Shalom, Shabbat, Adonai. Welcome to the Sixth Exodus program. Thank you for listening. The name of this segment is You Can't See. Um, I'm just running out of name for these segments, so they may sound strange. But this segment is actually that's what it is. You can't see. Um, my question is you can't see because um I'm asking is that you cannot see how far you are from God, and you can't practice, so you don't understand that you are a beast. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are more like an animal than like God. And what is this paradigm that you love to be like an animal and live like an animal than to pursue godliness and righteousness? What is it? Well, let me explain to you what I'm saying. Okay, an animal reprocreate its species, eat and relieve itself, sleep and just have sex and reprocreate itself. This is what an animal do day in, day out, month in, month out, year by year. It doesn't change. It doesn't know anything else. And man, you are the same. And but you can't see the difference in God and animal. And you don't practice, you don't pursue righteousness, you don't pursue holiness. Instead, you like to be like animals, to have the same life in and out, year by year, generation by generation. The same. Reprocreate your species, eat, sleep, relieve yourself. This is what you do. But you cannot be distinctive enough to know the unparalleled difference between you and God in holiness and righteousness. But you're constantly doing the same thing that animals do, and you cannot see the difference between an animal, yourself, and God. You can't see it, but you call yourself wise and smart and intelligent. It is amazing to look at. It's unbelievable. And animals, they kill each other. The strong kill the weak. Just like an animal. A whale eat the little fishes, and a lion, the strongest of all animals, but back down for no one. And man, you can't see the unparalleled difference in godliness, holiness, and a beast. Um, don't think that I'm angry or I'm being insensitive or not being compassionate. I assure you, I have those attributes in others. Nevertheless, I am practicing. You can see the difference in what is holy, what is godly, and what is unrighteousness, and what is the 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 contrasting difference between those two those two elements. and not wanting to gravitate to righteousness or holiness, but constantly live like animals. And the thing about it is that you rather live like animals than to live godly. It's a it's a terrible paradigm. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? To live, to be in a paradigm. Let me share with you my understanding of the word paradigm. It's not a unused word. It's probably not used as much, but nevertheless, my understanding. And I have a terrible dictionary, so um, allow me to share my obscured view of the word paradigm. I'm sorry, Webster, but a paradigm is being comfortable in a thing and being content, whatever your paradigm is. And forgive me for using this poor excuse. And but for example, a mechanic. Let's pick on a mechanic today. A mechanic. You heard the term shade tree mechanic. A shade tree mechanic is comfortable being a shade tree mechanic. He does not see how that he may go to school and get a certificate or a degree and change his lifestyle, be make more money, and to be more productive. But he don't see it. He's comfortable being a shade tree mechanic. He don't want to change. Okay, um, let's go pick on some other people. And I'm not saying pick on, but I'm just trying to give you some scenarios concerning the word paradigm. Paradigm, a person that might be on welfare. Okay, again, I'm not picking on anyone. Just making an example. A paradigm is a person that may be on welfare for some time and do not see the benefits and do not understand the benefits of being a college graduate or having a degree and being self-reliant, but has become comfortable with government subsidies that are really an enabler that does not allow you to be more beneficial, more productive, and more self-reliant and a self-starter. Um, these are crutches for our people and have been for quite some time because we receive things that enable us more than us going out and perhaps having it rough or tough. And of course, a lot of us have had it that way all of our lives. But I'm just making a statement concerning a paradigm, and that you can go to college, and many have went to college that was on welfare um, and receive welfare benefits. Um, most blacks have and continue to do so. But nevertheless, it is our place where we are right now. Not to say we're second class citizens or in a caste system, but nevertheless, we are where we are. But I want to say that these paradigms that we are comfortable in, you know, and I'm not just talking about people, countries are the same. They are also in a paradigm. You know, You can be in bowel and vomit, and you've been there for so long in vomit, in vile bowel and bowel movement, and you have become comfortable in your bowel movement, in your vomit. You have been in it for so long that you become comfortable in it, and you think that this is good, and you think that you're doing good because you're comfortable in a bowel movement. You're comfortable because you've been in it for so long, and yet you want to be admired for being in a bowel movement because you are comfortable in it, but you can't not see the difference in achieving a higher goal because you've been in your bowel movement for so long. You can't tell the difference. You can't see. I think I've given you enough scenarios. Because if I continue giving you scenarios, you would think I'm mean and I'm being vicious and or call a fear monger or something. You start labeling me and giving me all of these what you call these attributes and giving me adjectives, calling me names. Well, not that I'm fear of that, but nevertheless, it's not what this segment is about. It's about understanding that we are all the time in a paradigm and we have not advanced. I've heard one comedian say that you have this attribute of selling. You should advance your selling or objectives and seek to use a different variety to sell your merchandise. And so you you should understand these things that sometimes a friend can tell you that where you are. And in closing, I want to tell you a story about a mirror, and I'm going to end this segment. There was a salesman, and he said he was selling mirrors, and I'm going to use a little bit of drama. Um, he said, mirrors, mirrors, mirrors for sale. Get your mirrors. These mirrors I'm selling you can change your life. And he was selling, he had a lot of mirrors on his cart. And he said, get your mirror here. I got mirrors. These mirrors I'm selling you can change your life. And he said, buy these mirrors. These mirrors can save your life. They can change your life. And many people on the streets, they were saying, I have mirrors in my home. How can they change my life? And he said, but this mirror I'm selling you will change your life. So one lady, she said, sir, let me have one of your mirrors. And a boy came up and said, sir, I'll have two of those mirrors. I want to change my life. And so they bought the mirrors, and a lot of people didn't buy. They's like, well, how can a mirror change my life? So stupid. That everybody's so gullible. A mirror can't change your life. So this young lady, she had a mirror. She bought a mirror. And the mirror she bought, she was going out on for a job interview that afternoon, and she went to the restroom. She returned, and she looked in the mirror, and she had put on some lipstick, and the lipstick had got on her tooth. And looking at the mirror, she was able to correct and adjust herself. And had she went to the interview with lipstick on her teeth, it would have bombed her interview for sure. And the young man was going to school that morning, and he was buttoning his shirt, And when he buttoned his shirt was missing a few spots. So his second button was in the second loop, and his top button was in the third loop. So he was buttoning, starting sitting down. So when he stood up and he said, "Let me look in this mirror and let me make sure I got my shirt alignment and my trouser alignment together." So he looked in the little mirror that he had bought, and he said, "Oh man, my shirt was buttoned up all wrong. I look so crazy. My shirt button all messed up. It's so out of whack. I can't believe this. How can I make such a terrible mistake?" So he said, "That man was right. I that mirror did change my life. It did do something for me." And a lot of times that's the way things are in life. We need help so people can share with us on how to change our lives to see. Sometimes we are in a paradigm and we don't know it. A friend will do that for you. And people that care, they can assist you and point out things to you when you're going an alternative way that you may be able to make changes and be redirected before destruction or annihilation. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you for listening to 6 Exodus.